Morgan Ortagus joins us now here in New York City. Has Israel bent to American pressure, agreeing not to attack the nukes or the oil facilities?
I think a nuclear strike is incredibly challenging for Israel alone. They would probably need the help of the United States, at least from what we know from publicly available information. It's unfortunate that the contents of the phone call between Bibi and Biden leaked. That's probably why not only Israel, but also the Ukrainians in recent months have chosen not to tell the administration before they conduct an operation. Listen, I was just in Israel last week. I was meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu and officials from his war cabinet, Minister Dermer. They are very clear-eyed about the challenge. There is I would say there's a wind at their back because they were able to take out Hassan Nasrallah, the head of Hezbollah, and they are decimating, this is really important, they are decimating Hamas and Hezbollah from a military perspective. And that's, I think, what's so important to them 1 year later, is that Hamas and Hezbollah don't have the military capacity, when all of this is over, when the dust settles, to threaten Israel. But
I get the impression that the Biden administration does not want Israel to have a conclusive win against Iran.
Let me tell you, the stupidest thing that I have heard is this argument about proportional response.
That's nonsense.
So how are you supposed to respond proportionally whenever almost 200 ballistic missiles are sent to your country twice? This was the second attempt. How are you supposed to respond whenever a country like Iran arms terrorist groups around the region, surrounds Israel on fronts? They arm them, they train them, they prepare them. They were behind the October 7th attacks with Hamas arming them, training them. So how is Israel supposed to respond proportionally to Iran? Let me tell you something. You don't want a proportional response, because Israel, unlike the Islamic Republic of Iran, is not going to miss.
Listen to this. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC.
Yeah.
She's accusing the Biden administration of arming Israel's genocide of Palestinians. That's her words. I think the use of that word is absurd, insulting, and utterly wrong. And that's part of the Democrat Party in the United States.
And if you're the Kamala Harris campaign, you have to be thinking, well, with friends like these, that's got to be helpful for her just a few weeks away from the election. The word genocide, there's actually a legal definition to it. I worked incredibly closely at the State Department with our team. We spent over a year preparing the genocide designation in China, in Xinjiang, where China was actually committing a genocide against Muslim Uyghurs. So for anybody who has actually ever worked on this, you find these comments totally silly and inappropriate. Israel's delivering food trucks and aid. Hamas steals the aid. Israel tells in advance to civilians, hey, get out of harm's way. And then Hamas hides behind their citizens. The genocide thing is not only wrong, it's silly if you've ever actually worked on genocide. She should go to China, go to Xinjiang. There's an active and ongoing genocide that she can observe for herself and educate herself.
I want to bring up the Afghan national charged with planning an election day terror attack here in the United States. Lawmakers are worried about the threats from the thousands of people who've come into Afghanistan, into the United States after the Afghan withdrawal. Watch this.
We believe that he was rushed with an SIV after the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, and that way, and it wasn't proper vetting to actually say it was an SIV. The issue that we have here, Brian, is there's thousands of individuals that was rushed over here because of the Harris-Biden withdrawal, and they weren't properly vetted. What can be leveraged against the individual to make them turn on their host country like this individual did? Fortunately, the FBI was doing their job. They did it correctly, that no one was actually at harm, but they caught the individual. How many individuals are out there that we're not paying attention to?
Yeah, there's a good question. Is ISIS in America ready to strike?
Well, there's a reported ISIS smuggling ring at our southern border, which the cartels have operational control of, not the United States. If we go back to first principles, why are we even here? Why did we have this rush judgment? Because there was a failed withdrawal from Afghanistan, a botched execution of it. So the State Department, FBI, all of the agencies weren't prepared to vet the 77,000 Afghans that came in. So it all goes back to a massive and catastrophic failure by the Biden team in 2021, which nobody was fired for, no one was held accountable for, and Biden and Kamala clearly have no regrets about that withdrawal.
Morgan Ortagus, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks.
See you again soon. Thank you.